Medical tourism is when a patient seeks a better healthcare system or option in another country. Okay, well, how do you see your country's health system or health option? How do you see it? Do you think your country is offering you the best healthcare system? How do you see your government health system or your private hospitals? Okay, well, today we're going to discuss about Africa's leading or Africa's medical tourism destination in Africa, or the leading countries that are having this. Okay, so let's go and see what African country do people actually visited when they are seeking a better health system or health option. Okay, let's go. Well, African Fact Zone came in and says Africa's leading medical tourism destination. Number 1, South Africa. Number 2, Egypt. Number 3, Morocco. Number 4, Tunisia. Then number 5, Kenya. Alright, so these African countries are Africa's best medical tourism destination. That means that if you're a patient in any other part of African country, you are seeking a better healthcare system, you are either to choose one of these countries. And number 1 on the list should be South Africa. Number 2 is Egypt. Number 3 is Morocco. Number 4 is Tunisia. Then your number 5 destination should be Kenya. So these African countries are said to have a better health system, and they are operating actually pretty good and have the best quality of healthcare systems with doctors to actually help save lives and also protect your health too. Okay, so these are African leading medical tourism destination. That's what this whole point is trying to say. Hope you understand. All right, hope you understand. And then, as usual, you have seen it. South Africa is leading. This African country, SA, is one of a kind. Okay, this country is almost leading in every positive thing about Africa. South Africa is so much, I don't know how to say, this country is so advanced. No wonder people want to visit that country so bad. Okay, but I hope if African brother you're visiting SA, go as in a better way. Okay, seek documents, go in a legal way. Don't go illegal way. Go a legal way. Okay, follow the process and join the South Africans, and you love them. These people are actually peaceful to live with. Okay, but if you go undocumented and also start doing all sorts of things, you're not going to be loved. And no place in the world will love you for that. Trust me, not only South Africans. Nobody will love you for that, all right? So let's enjoy Africa, and let's also seek a better health system for every African country too. And I hope that next time there will be some West African countries representing, because it's too bad that there's no West Africa here represented. Although East Africa have won, they have Kenya represented them, and North Africa are also doing great. But West Africa, damn, this part of the continent is so much bad. What is happening in West Africa do? So many things we are lacking, so many things. What happened? Charlie, Ghanaians and Nigerians under the comment section, my Oga people, tell me what is happening in West Africa. Why are you guys always not mostly in something like this? What is wrong? When it comes to better healthcare system, you guys are not here. When it comes to better education, you guys are not here. When it comes to better everything, you guys are not actually in that. What's wrong in West Africa? It's only the Southern Africans, the Northern Africans that are actually doing great, and sometimes the Eastern Africans. But West Africa is actually finding it difficult to have just a simple basic necessities. What is wrong with West Africa? Under the comment section, you people should come and explain yourself. Why? What is happening in your continent or the side of continent? Tell me, what is happening in your various West African countries? Okay, let's continue with this. All right, so this guy came in and says, South Africa's hospital aren't just standard. The medical practitioners are human and very professional. All these Matusela politicians across Africa that are flying to Europe and America should consider South Africa for their medical trips. At least, since you won't improve your own hospital, spend the money for another African country. It's not like you are contributing to the development of your own nation or anything. God bless South Africa. God bless Africa. Well, that's broad concern here. Man is saying that South Africa has not just only the better medical health systems or health system, they also have better human health practitioners. Their doctors, their nurses are all know exactly what they are doing, and they are ready to serve you. That's nice, okay? Man is saying also that all these wicked African politicians that we have that are flying to Europe and all those big advanced countries for healthcare systems, they should actually visit SA or any other African countries that are on the list to actually, if you're not able to save your own country, at least invest the money in another country to serve another African country. It's far better than was investing in the Western countries. That's what Boo thinks, and that's what Boo is saying, okay? Again, this one also came in and says, but Nigeria has the highest doctors in diaspora. Well, that's true. In America alone, Nigeria have the highest African immigrants doctors out there. Nigeria is actually advancing when it comes to outside Nigeria though. Outside Nigeria, Nigeria are actually improving a lot of fields. Every other field out there, Nigeria is actually working hard. But the problem is you're not talking about having the best practitioners. You're actually talking about having the best healthcare system, okay? Nigeria may have the best practitioners outside the world, but do they have the best and standard systems in Nigeria that are actually improving lives and saving lives in the health system? That's the question here. Do you think, my brother, do you think Nigeria are having that? That is a big no, okay? So there, you may have the best practitioners in the world, but your system is actually not helping them to actually bring their knowledge back in the country. And that is not one thing you should be proud about, okay? You should never be proud about that, okay? Hope you understand that point I'm stating here. Thank you. Okay, so this one also came in and says, knowing that health sector in Morocco is in deep crisis, it says a lot about the whole situation in Africa. Well, and the Moroccan is saying that how the Moroccan health system is to her, and now they are part on the list of Africa's best medical destination, then the rest of Africa is actually suffering. I won't say much, but in West Africa here, it's crazy. You don't actually know what's going on. People are sleeping under with no beds in hospitals. There are no lights, mostly in Ghana. Lights go off in the hospital. There are blackouts. There are this, there are that. A lot of issues happening. Sometimes there are no aids, no nothing for young children. There's a lot of things happening in Ghana here that I cannot share. Okay, it's so much happening in our health system and our health sector. That's one thing for sure. So if Morocco are being here, don't be surprised, because if you think Morocco is so bad, visit West Africa and see for yourself. It's worse. It's so much worse, sister. So much worse. All right. So this one also came in and says West African countries with an emoji that shows like man has actually given up on West Africa. He seems not surprised though. Every West African won't be surprised that we are not here. Who actually be surprised about this? If you have actually visited countries like the Burkina Faso, the Togo, the Ghana, Nigeria, you actually see that we are not here is no news. These people work as if they are doing you a favor. They don't care. There are no better system for them, for the doctors or the nurses, for the people, no better healthcare machines or anything. It's just like hospital and they are working. That's it. West Africa needs more than that, okay? So don't be surprised if West Africa was not here. And I'm not sure any West African will be surprised though. Who will be surprised? Mostly Ghana or Nigeria. Will you be surprised that Ghana is not here? Man, I'm not surprised though. Will you be? And another conversation, let me see if you will be surprised about this. All right, so these are Africans country with the best medical travel destination that you visit or want to visit if you want to have a better medical or healthcare system or better healthcare to take care of you, okay? So the number 1 is South Africa, number 2 is Egypt, number 3 Morocco, number 4 Tunisia, then lastly number 5 Kenya. These are African countries, the best medical tourism destinations that you need to visit if you're having a bad time. Don't go to Europe though. Don't go to Europe. They are right here in Africa, ready to serve you and give you the best you can ever have, okay? Shout out to all these countries, and hopefully other African countries can join this sooner or later, all right? My name is Vilash Say. It was nice having a nice conversation with you. We are actually discussing African news and also sharing with you African facts, okay? See you guys around.